My name is Malyn Faris, a Dunmer from Morrowind. After a run-in with the Imperial garrison in my homeland, I have been exiled by the local governing body, the House of Reclamations. I was to be sent across Tamriel as punishment for being caught in illegal activity alongside skooma dealers, smugglers, and even gamblers. My parents paid every septim they had in their savings to get me sent to Skyrim instead of with the other criminals to potentially set me on the right path. I now must start again in a land I have no desire to be in. Maybe there is hope for me yet, or possibly this is the start I truly needed. After spending his first few days in Skyrim, he decided to go by the New Genesis Corner Club to see if the owner knew any information on a book that he was in desperate need of. The owner said that the last time he heard someone inquire about this book was Azarine and asked if this was what that was about. He said that it was and that he was going to get paid handsomely, or at least that's what he was told. The owner then helped him out by saying that there was a fence living near the front of the city that may be in possession of the book if it was going to be anyone. Malyn thanked him for his help and was on his way.
How can I help?
Alright, so the owner said that the woman that potentially is a fence, but he's not sure, lives at the front of the city near the main gates. See if we can find it. If that's true, that probably means that he or she, I don't quite know names very well, lives pretty much right next to that House of Curiosities or whatever that we robbed from initially. So that's the House of Curiosities. This must be the woman's house since it's right next to the main gates. That's her front door. We should probably see if there's a side door. Ooh, there is. Alright, we can sneak in. There we go. Alright. See if anything sticks out of the ordinary. Let's see what's in the bag. Pretty much nothing of use. Nothing. Certainly not the books, because you wouldn't keep this popular book, it seems, out on a shelf like this. Go back to that main room. Oh, I missed this chest. I don't know how to picklock that. My bow. I don't know how to use it. This wall just strikes me as weird. Because why would you have an indention in a room like this? Here it makes sense. Well, you clever dog. See where this leads. Nice little cozy basement. There's the safe. Come on, you can do this. No pressure. Come on. There we go. I worried for a moment. Letter in a book. What does the letter say? Preparations to secure the locket. Oh, I haven't been told anything about a locket, so we'll save this for another time. Get out of here before she comes home. Scared for a moment. Thought that was her. Alright. Guess we should probably go to the stables. Our luck is either find a carriage at the stables that might be able to take us to Riften, or at the very least, maybe a horse and some directions. A lot better around here when it's not just pouring down snow and it's just pelting everywhere. Oh, excuse me, sir.
Need a ride?
Yes, actually.
Where do you want to go?
I was wondering, could you take me to Riften?
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Perfect.
You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
So glad we're done with that ride. I don't think I can handle him and his off-racist comments. These cats, he called them.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
I'm sorry? Visitor's tax? What's that for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
What does it matter? Sounds like you're just trying to get some coin out of me. This is obviously a fake.
All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate.
Thank you.
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Thank you. I don't know why you made this so difficult in the first place.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
He's
Be
good.
careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
I'm sorry. Can I ask you something?
You see those warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Yes. Curved swords. But, do you mind me asking about the Thieves Guild that you were just talking about?
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
I can agree to that. If you're not willing to abide by a code or anything honorable, what's the point of running?
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
Okay, I will certainly be cautious. So, I take it you're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Or why are you here then?
Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
Okay, so you're almost like Riften's protector.
It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago.
So how did Eren save your life?
It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed.
That's very admirable of you. Well, I'll let you enjoy the rest of your day.
Safe travels.
Safe travels.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble?
I'm just passing through, just here for some work and some information.
Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
I'm sorry, who are the Blackbriars?
The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for 'em. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you.
I think I'll just stay out of your way.
Suit yourself. I'll be at the docks if you change your mind.
Maybe. Let's see if we can find out any information here.
I'm really
Need something?
If you've got the coin, you've come to
You
the
want a
right
drink?
place.
No thank you.
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Of course.
I've been meaning to speak.
Tidings, stranger.
Did a count at the meadery and we're 4
We'll sit at
cases
the bar.
short. Again. What do you say? You think I had something to do with that? I'm not accusing you of anything. Yet. The Dreth family doesn't steal in Darren. For your sake, I hope you're right. Because if it is you, and Maven finds out, the Dreth family is going to be 1 member smaller. Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meadery, we can talk later.
I was just sitting down. Excuse me?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, hit the road.
I've got some coin. Can you tell me anything about anything that's going on around here? Any news, rumors?
Here, take a look at this.
I'll take a look at that when I get the chance. So is that the only thing that's the word around town?
The Thieves Guild has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. Rumor has it they're falling apart from the inside.
Interesting. So if I was looking for any work, do you know where I could look?
Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Well, I don't know about a bounty, but maybe I could pass it on. Not much of a fighting man. I think that'll be it. I think I'll just take my leave.
Come back and see us again.
Of course.
Need something?
Yes,
You
actually.
look like you could use a drink.
So you run the meadery.
Cheap mead. Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture?
Yeah, I get it. I'll leave you to it.
Well, that was important. I'm selling the best mead in town for cheap. Interested?
No thank you. Let's find us a
Sorry,
seat
I'm
somewhere.
afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning.
Yeah, we'll just sit over here by ourselves. Maybe we can hear something going on. We don't want to compromise ourselves. Let's see if we can hear anything about this Sadrid or Sadir or whatever this person's name is. Alright, I believe I heard someone say that
I'm
Sadrin
sorry
or
you
Sadrin
disapprove,
lives
Father, but I
across the way.
Speak,
Welcome.
Apparently it's some kind of bunkhouse. This looks like a bunkhouse, alright.
You?
Yes. Where is... You look enjoy books.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore.
Hey,
It's
don't
alright.
look at me that way. Who are you to judge me?
I'm not looking at you.
Vegeta, you're worrying me. You look
I
so...
don't know what I'm doing
so
wrong.
sad.
Why won't Helga
Don't worry
acknowledge
about it,
me?
Svanna. It's my problem.
It's none of my business. I'm just here to ask you about some books.
Look, if
Oh?
you're in some sort
Books
of
are my
trouble,
favorite
I can
subject.
talk to
Well,
Helga.
other than, you know.
What, stalking for what it seems like?
Is that what I'm doing? Well, it does sound rather malevolent when you put it that way.
So did you receive some books from a friend recently?
Why, yes. 3 of them, in fact. I'm not entirely sure why or even who sent them. But perhaps it was someone who knew of my fondness for literature.
Do you mind if I take a look at them then?
You can have them, actually. Hopefully they'll help you fill up some of those empty hours.
I'll get it to you somehow.
Well, thank you.
All right, then.
Please
Excuse
help
me.
me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery.
What are you doing?
I really need your
Medusa,
help.
Why don't you just take
I
it
don't
back
want to
here?
lose my job
There's
at
no
the
need to
fishery.
sleep in bed
What
with
am I
her.
going to do?
You might lose your job?
My job at the Riften fishery is in danger.
Are you sure
The
that's
owner,
the
Bolly,
reason?
said that if I
It
show
wouldn't
up
have
for
anything
work
to
in
do
this
with others
condition
making
one more
the
time,
colony and
then I'm out.
Because if it is,
I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life.
Well, in that case, here.
Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me.
Well, I appreciate
watch what
that.
you're doing.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Need something?
No. Let's see, what is this ring that she gave me? It's a nice looking ring. So the docks are probably this way, considering that's the way we came from the front gates. Alright, see if we can find Azarian, wherever he may be. Might be around back. Oh, Azarian. I found the books that you wanted. Problem is, I was given 3 books.
What? 3? Damn. And of course they're all different. Maybe you can help. This is a puzzle, you see. And there's a way to narrow things down.
Okay, well perhaps you should explain from the beginning what exactly I'm looking for.
Alright, I'll tell you. It goes back to my bandit days. The chief did this kidnapping job a few years back. When it came time for the ransom, the noble told him about this safe, with enough gems and gold to fill a mammoth. Problem is, the guy didn't know the combination. He had it hidden away in this cipher, and the key was in these books he passed on to some friends. The chief thought it was a trick. Figured if he just kept torturing him, he'd get the combination. Of course, I knew better. I promised the noble I'd kill the chief if he gave me their names. But the poor sod was too far gone to tell me much of anything.
So it sounds like the books are the key, with Narenye or Narenyi or however you pronounce her name is one key, and Thadrin's is the other.
Not only that, but which order to use them. The cipher isn't clear on that. It just says Book 1 and Book 2, but the chief left a clue. What do you make of this phrase? The clue is in the second book.
Do you think it has to do with like a version number of the book?
If you're right, that would make it the book on the Empire. I don't know. Would you pin everything on that being the clue? I wouldn't. At this rate, I think I'm better off just selling the damn cipher.
Well, how much would you sell it to me for?
Well, I don't know. How does 500 gold sound? The contents in that safe have to be at least 20 times that amount. But enter the wrong combination and you get nothing. For me, the odds just aren't worth it.
I want to buy the cipher from you.
You don't have enough gold, stranger. I won't sell for a septim less than 500.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I must have miscounted my septims. I will go gather 500, and I will come return when I have it. Question is, how am I gonna make 500 gold? I honestly don't have a clue. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, let's look at those letters I was given. There's a bounty on some bandits at Trevor's Watch. Okay. And then there is that Grey Grotto. Okay. And there's another one about vampires. Well, all of these seem pretty rough. Maybe I can find someone to help me. I just gotta find them. Let's hope someone around here can help me. So for the next couple of days, Malyn did remedial tasks for people around the town, like chopping wood, helping at the smithery, or even fetching an item from someone and take it to a different shop. He promised Azarian to give him a couple of days and he would have the money ready to buy the cipher from him. The only thing is, this took longer than he expected. Hopefully Azarian was still okay with the deal. Alright, let's head to Azarian.
New in town, eh?
I just hope he's still over here.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onred. You should try it sometime.
Hopefully he's still around back like last time. Oh, excuse me. There he is. Azarian? I would like to buy that cipher from you.
Then we have a deal. Here you go. If you truly crack the code, then it should have everything you need to open that safe.
Thank you. I'll take a look at this journal. Let's see. Cipher. Combination is the last four-letter word in the book. Of course, which book is the first book, and which book is the second? Trial and error won't work here. I'm going to guess that it's this book. Last four-letter word. This. Is that the last word? Because that says just the stories told in the third volume. Let's check out the other books. Go. Keep flipping. Five. Okay, so this for 5. So for this one, it would be head. This 5 or head. Well, guess the only thing to do now is head off to the fort. I just pray there's nothing waiting there to potentially kill me, because I'm not quite... Seems I went the wrong way. Because I'm not quite one to be aggressive and attack. Alright. Well, guess we better head off.
Need something?
If you're hungry, Marie sells fresh fish. Caught?
Alright, so the fort is over near not Riften, but Whiterun. Hopefully we can get a ride. Excuse me, sir?
Need a ride?
Yes, I would actually like another ride.
Where do you want to go?
You mind if you take me to Whiterun?
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Hope this trip is worth it.
This rain will stop eventually. Always does.
By Easmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all.
Jester?
Just north, by the Lauria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. Like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthgar. But you were gone longer than usual.
It's a little late. I don't think we should probably make the trek tonight. Let's head up to Whiterun so we can find us a place to stay.
I was lying dead in a field somewhere. Is that it?
So far, Whiterun's seeming pretty enjoyable, actually. Of course, I haven't seen the inside, so... And it can't be any worse than Windhelm.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
Drunken Huntsman. Let's see if they have any rooms. Maybe it's not a inn. Yeah, or maybe they just don't have any room for sale. That or they just have poor customer service. He's in a hurry. That was he. This seems like a pretty good place. Bannered Mare.
Keep your eyes straight ahead and your mind looking back.
I'll keep that in mind. Hello? Well, guess I'll just be hanging out here for now. Just hang out by the fire. I'm sure we can find a room whenever.
Sadia, wake up there. Yes, Mom.
Said that. Well, oh well. I'm sure that we'll get a room whenever one becomes available or whenever the customer service decides to show up.